Okay, good.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. Of course, everything would go wrong this morning. I apologize, everybody. So, welcome to the FatMeow YouTube channel. We're here with Boogie and Kathreen. How are you guys today?
We are good.
Oh, look at her. She's so sweet. Can we see her outfit?
I'm going to try to make this where you can see it. It's ugly
Yeah, I
sweater
put
thing.
her your screen a little bit bigger so everyone can see her.
Okay, see if you can see her little Christmas sweater.
Oh my goodness. Did you make that?
Yes.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, she's wearing a little clip and everything.
Yep.
Hi, Boogie. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, look at her. She's looking. She can hear her name.
Yeah, she watches videos a lot, so she's
Oh,
looking at them. Can you still see her
how,
good?
oh, how adorable. Well, okay, so let's get started. Tell us how you ended up with Boogie, and let's go from there.
Okay. Well, I lost my 15-year-old Persian and a little female, and I started looking for another cat because, I wanted to fill that gap, I guess, in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted a special cat. I wasn't specifically looking for a cat that had a disability, just some cat that was really special. And I saw her picture, and that was it. I just loved her instantly. And
Oh my.
I mean, she is just
Look, she looks
cute.
like a little doll.
Well, I wanted people to see she's actually alive because I think they wonder.
Yes, people do wonder if my cats are real as well, like Tybalt and all of that, because he's particularly stuffed animal like. But of course, I've seen videos of him on my channel. So now, how long did it take you to end up adopting her when you started looking?
Well, I basically went out and took her home. I mean, I talked to the breeder for probably about a week, and then I went out and picked her up and brought her home. So it was a pretty much an instant decision. I
It
mean,
was pretty
they were,
quick. Okay.
yeah.
So did they reach out to you, or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. Okay, Boogie says goodbye. Say
Bye,
bye.
Boogie. Thank you for showing up and saying hello to us.
Oh, you're welcome. She's just she's gonna go and run off, I guess, and eat her snacks. But no, I brought her home pretty much instantly. And I'm sorry, what was the question? I got sidetracked when she moved.
Yeah, me too. I was just asking like how long it took you, and you said it was pretty instantaneous. And
Yeah.
yes. Did you contact them, or did they
Oh,
contact you?
actually, I was talking to a different breeder, and when
Okay.
I was looking for a special cat, she told me about Boogie. So I contacted the breeder that I actually got her from, after she referred me to her. And I'm so glad she did. I mean, this little cat has just been so special and so sweet. But yes, it was instant love.
Oh, how sweet. How did you come up with the name Boogie?
The breeder actually named her.
Oh, okay.
When she first noticed she was having a problem, I guess the mother, it's nature. Mothers will kind of push away the children or the siblings, babies that aren't quite right. So
Yes.
she started pushing her away. So they noticed something was wrong, and they bottle fed her. And then they said as she got a little bit stronger, she just pushed herself right in and would eat and everything else with her siblings. So they just said she boogied along.
Okay.
That's how
All
she got
right.
her name.
Oh, well, yeah, she does look like she's boogieing around a lot.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I was told by my husband, he's watching the stream on another computer, that uh, it was somehow not showing the YouTube feed. So, hello everybody. They'll be able to see the beginning of this when they see the replay. But
Okay.
yeah, right now we just technically went live with the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Um,
Miss Boogie. I'll
I'm
try
so sorry.
to.
Yeah, it of course everything that was supposed to go wrong or could go wrong went wrong today. My internet just cut out right before I was going to contact with you, and all kinds of things went on. But anyways, okay. So yeah,
Can
there
you
she is.
see
We
her?
didn't get, so the people on the live YouTube stream did not get to see her adorable outfit. I do apologize. Sorry, Boogie.
I'll try to get her back up.
Sure, sure. If it's too much trouble, though, that's okay. We'll maybe later on in the video. Okay, well, I apologize for that. Thank you, though, for being sort of like my test subject guinea pig, being my first guest. Now, let's see. What was I going to say? Was the breeder close to you,
She
or
lived
did you have to travel?
probably about an hour.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
close.
Okay, because my two cats, Pocky and Yan Yan, the two black exotics that I have, we drove to Oregon to get them, and I'm in Nevada. So, but she met us halfway, and halfway was just on the other side of Oregon. But anyways, yeah. So that was really sweet that she went to go and meet us. They were being rehomed to me because her son was experiencing difficulties with the diabetes that he was born with. So she needed to not have her cats anymore. It was really sad, but she gave them to me, and they've been amazing. So, but anyways, now with do you have other cats? Does Boogie get along with them?
Yes. She has 4 brothers, and then she has a sister that was somebody dumped in a box in a garbage dumpster at the mall.
Okay.
And the little girl is very shy. Somebody must have mistreated her, so she doesn't play with anybody. But the little boys all play with Boogie, and they love her. And I did get a message that people are having trouble logging into the feed. I don't know if can you do something like that or not, because they said they can't get in.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I will tell my husband to see if he can see it. But yeah, it's public now, and it is streaming live. I see, but gosh, like I said, sometimes the technology kind of has it out for me sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But they will be able to definitely see the replay. But I do see it as live and public. But okay, so we'll continue. My husband's working on whether or not he can see if he can fix something. He says he can see it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the comments are working as well.
Okay.
Let me go back to the video itself on YouTube. Okay, now back to Boogie. How old is she?
She is 21 months old. She's
very young.
Yeah, she's a baby. She'll be 2 in March. So,
how cute. Are you going to have a birthday
yes.
party for her?
Yeah, this year we did Hello Kitty. I just thought it was fun, so I spruced her all up and did Hello Kitty, and then she got a whole bunch of presents and stuff. So it was fun.
Oh, how cute. Well, she does kind of look like a Hello Kitty and so much cuter. She's so round, and her eyes are really big, and she's got a bow.
Yes.
How cute. Are you going to make a little outfit for her just to, like you did today?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at that. Actually, I have a lot of talented people who've helped me and make a lot of beautiful little outfits. I think the only outfit she did not want to put on was her mermaid costume. And it was really sad. I was like, it was absolutely gorgeous, and she was very upset. She's like, I do not want to put those pants on.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, I have a mermaid outfit for my cats, too, and I put it on for just a few minutes, and luckily they went along with it. But yeah, I can imagine that they wouldn't want to have be restricted for too long. So, but this one, it doesn't go around their legs. It just kind of straps onto their back, and you have to put it on when they're like laying down so that you don't see the legs part. So it doesn't totally restrict them. So I think that's why they were a little bit more keen on it. Let's see. I can see the comments a little bit. Okay, is anyone else there? Can people say hi if they've joined us? Okay, so we'll go on. Now, does she have favorite treats or toys or anything like that?
Oh, yes. Her favorite treats are Frisky treats, and as soon as she hears the bag, it doesn't matter where she is in the house, and she's charging out to get her snacks. And we've tried other brands, but she doesn't seem to like them so well, and they usually cause other problems, so we just don't give her those, just Friskies. And then as far as toys, we have so many toys here. It's really funny because they're everywhere. We wanted to keep her muscles built up, so we bought a
Yeah.
lot of different things. She can actually scratch scratching posts. She can pull herself up quite high on the scratching post scratching. She loves laser toys. Those are her favorites.
Now, do you are there people who send her gifts? Does she have like a PO box or something like that where she can get mail?
No, I never actually thought of that.
Yeah, that might be a good idea because I'm sure there's people who absolutely adore her and would love to send her cute little gifts. I mean, I know I would. She's so cute. I want to just kind of hug her. Does she like being cuddled and
Uh,
hugged?
she will pick her up and hug her when we, give her a bath and stuff, but she doesn't seem to like it. And I don't know if it's the way her body is situated. I don't know if she's not comfortable, but she'll lay in my lap and she'll cuddle
Hmm.
me that way. So we do that a lot. She'll sit in the couch with me at night and she just sits there and cuddles. And then I put her little movies on and she watches her movies when she's sitting with me. And, but she's very affectionate. I mean, you can rub her little head. She just loves it.
I think it's a breed trait too. Most of them are very, very affectionate. That because I have 3 exotics and I've got 1 Persian, and they're all they're all super, super sweet. And I've never seen cats like that, and I fell in love with them. At first, I didn't actually like them at all because I thought they looked a bit funny. And it had been 12 years since I adopted a cat because I had lost my other ones, and I was so traumatized by it that I couldn't have another cat until about 12 years later. And I agreed to adopting a cat that was just that really, really needed a home. And when we
Right.
went to the shelter, uh, my Persian Boris, he put up his head over his little bed, and he was so sick. He had to be medicated for a couple of months, like multiple times a day, and he's still the sweetest thing ever. So that's when I fell in love with them.
Aw.
So he's not exactly special needs. He's just extremely old. He's about 18 now. Um, you getting
Sorry, I'm trying to get her. She's
Oh,
coming
no
back.
problem. I mean, if
Okay.
it's, she, oh, there we are.
Hey, love. Here you go, baby. Can everybody see her now? Oh, shoot.
Oh, there she, oh my goodness. Look at her sitting there so perfect.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Oh, there we are. There you go. Say hi,
We can
baby.
see you. Hi, Boogie.
I'm trying to
Thank
get
you
rid
for
of this
joining
little, this
us.
little ugly sweater I made her. Can you see it?
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Now tell us about this outfit and how you made it and on all that. We've got candy canes and some
But
ribbon.
yeah, there was a cupcake, but it just fell off. And then
Oh no.
there's a, I don't know, a little reindeer sticky thing. But
Oh, she's precious. Oh, look at her face. Okay. I apologize if my voice gets just a little bit high because
say hi,
she's so cute.
Boogie.
Now, let's see. What have you? Uh-oh, we lost. Uh-oh. Okay. That's okay. Oh, good. I'm just glad it was not like a technical issue.
No, it's me. I was trying to move
Okay.
so you could see her better.
Okay. There we
Okay,
go. Now we can see Boogie.
baby.
um.
But yeah, as far as the
Oh
clothes,
no.
I did.
Lost you again. Hold on.
Oh,
I think.
can you still hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, but okay.
Baby.
Oh, okay. There. You're back on. See, I told you. I it likes
Everybody
to.
bear with us. We'll do this again in the future.
I want to thank everybody for putting up with. Okay, there it goes again. Okay, it keeps switching back and forth, and I don't know why. I think it has. Okay, I'm looking at the YouTube screen, and it has a little bit of a lag.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's what it was. But anyways, what was I going to ask? I got sidetracked there.
Oh, you were asking about her Christmas sweater.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you for a sec.
I said you were asking about the Christmas sweater where I got the idea.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. So actually my hairdresser came up with it, and then I did Pinterest and I found you just use a glue gun. So I bought all this stuff and regular little dog sweater and spruced it up, and
Mhm.
I thought it would be fun. I'm actually taking her to see Santa Paws today, and she's got another
Oh,
sweater I'm going to take her in.
so where is Santa Paws?
PetSmart.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I should, I keep thinking of taking my pets to something like that, but I haven't yet. I've got so many. I think that Pocky and Yan Yan would probably enjoy it the most. My 18-year-old Persian, he's got
Aw,
arthritis,
yeah.
so it's tough for him to go anywhere. And every time I take him to the groomers, he really complains. And then Tybalt, he's kind of finicky with the people that he likes. He loves us, and he's really super sweet. But like with some people, he's afraid until he gets to know them. So that's why he probably wouldn't be good out in public for too long. um, Now, with is Boogie is your first Persian?
No, no.
No,
I've had
okay.
several others. My first Persians, I probably got about 20 years ago, and it was a brother and a sister, Hunky and Dory. And,
That's a perfect name.
I had them for, well, the little girl is the one I lost. I had her for 15 years, and then I lost my little boy this year. He was 16.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Now, but they it was just because of old age, though, right? It wasn't
No,
illness.
I don't know what happened. The little female had a stroke,
Oh,
and the little boy, we're not exactly sure what happened. It was very unexpected. He either had a seizure or a stroke, and we just had to take him to the emergency vet and then basically put him to sleep. And it was just heartbreaking. I mean, he was my constant companion for all those years, and I've got a picture where he actually was sleeping with Boogie, and I just love that picture.
oh, oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry about that. I know what it's like to lose pets. I lost Tybalt's half sister about a year ago, just over a year ago, and it was very sudden and unexpected. She was very young, and turned out she had tumors. So
Oh,
that's what it was. And so at least that's what the vet believes it was. And she just went downhill very, very quickly as soon as I started seeing issues with her. And I took her to the vet right away when I started seeing, something might be off. And it took about maybe 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, and then that was it. So that really got to me. But it's not as bad as when I lost my other two cats, just because they were accidents. They had gotten out, and so they weren't supposed to, and then something bad happened to them. But anyways, now tell us about this calendar and how you got this idea for this calendar.
well, I'm going to have to blame my friend Kim if she's listening to this. Um, I started dressing Boogie up when I first got her. She was so little. She was only 3 pounds, and I just couldn't resist. She was so cute. And I started just dressing her up for fun. And my one friend Kim kept saying, please make a calendar. And I kept saying, I don't want to make a calendar. And then one day she finally said, what about doing it for charity? And I just loved that idea. I thought, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I want to do. And then I think 2 or 3 days later, we went to the cat vet. And every time I go in there, I show them the pictures. And I was showing the vet the pictures, and she's like, you should make a calendar. And I just thought, that's it. I'm going to make a calendar. And I did. I chose a local cat shelter here in Tucson, Arizona. I wanted something that didn't get the same kind of funding that like the Humane Society gets, or
Mm-hmm.
some of the other bigger shelters. And so it just was a creative idea, and I love it. I've actually shipped some to Canada. I've shipped some to Australia. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yes,
all the
yes.
pictures in there are the ones that I did, except I had them do the cover fun because she just happened to be sitting like this in the house one day, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's totally fitting, like a boogie on a boogie board.
I know, and I'm like, let's make a cover that's catchy. But I wanted to do something for charity. I mean, for me, the biggest thing is I want people to know how special these little animals are. Despite her disability, she gets up every
Yes,
single day and is so happy. She doesn't know anything is wrong. She's totally like a normal cat with
yes, yes.
disability. And I also wanted to help other cats. I mean, I feel like my life is already enriched because she's part of my life, and I guess she
Oh
feels
yeah. Oh, there she goes. Bye, Boogie. Thanks for joining us.
she's like, sorry, she's
Oh, no problem.
you know,
She should do what makes her feel good.
I mean,
She's the queen.
Usually I only do the pictures and stuff for a few minutes. All the pictures I do, I always try to make it fun, and
Mm.
I don't push it. Although she's still sitting here, she just doesn't want to be up here. She's like she wants to be over there, and I'm fine with that. She's a really happy little girl, and that's probably the thing I love the most. I mean, she just makes you realize things can always be worse, and
Yes.
you just make the best of it, and you try to have a good life. So we try to give her the best life we can give her, and it's been fun helping other animals. I really feel great about it. I've decided to do another one next year, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. If it helps other animals, I'm great.
Okay. Now, how many have you sold?
I think we sold about close to 250.
That's a lot. Now how long ago has this been going on?
I picked them up I think the first week of October, so I haven't had them a real long time. And
That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot for just, such a short time.
yeah, I'm really happy about it. I mean, I was really excited, and I've had a lot of good feedback on it. So I don't know, it's a great project. I'm so happy I did it.
Now, are you thinking of maybe, excuse me, having more like merchandise, like perhaps like a T-shirt or a mug or something like that?
I haven't actually thought about that yet, although I did buy myself a pair of boogie socks.
Oh, I saw those. I saw those. Now, I definitely want the link to those. They're so adorable. No, where did you end up getting those?
Etsy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. All
yeah,
right. Well, yeah, you could do a print on demand sort of setup. I don't know if you know those, and people can just you can put her picture or whatever on anything pretty much,
right.
and people will go there and order it, and that way you don't have to be the one um, storing any merchandise or anything like that, and they can just they can have it sent all over the world. I think she would look particularly cute on a shirt. That's just me. And and a little cup. I'd love that. Socks, yeah, socks are also adorable too. I definitely need a pair of those. Now, what was I going to say? Does the charity, or I mean the charity, the shelter, do they sell at their location as well?
They sell at their location. They do a lot of fundraisers, so they sell them at the fundraisers. I've got them into a couple places here in Tucson. I've got them at my local vet, the cat vet. I've got them in a bookstore. I've got them on kind of a quirky part of town, Fourth Avenue, they call it. But there's a store down there where they do a lot of stuff for different charities for animals. And so they actually bought some and they're selling them in their store. So I have good feedback on that. I've been real excited about going and talk to people about Boogie. In fact, pretty much everywhere I go, I always whip out my phone and go, look at my cat. I'm like, I do that all the time. I'm surprised it doesn't drive my husband nuts because he truly loves her, but I seriously do. I'm always like, look at my cat.
Well, I would be showing off my cat too if they were like Boogie. Actually, I do. I have Instagram and Facebook groups and all of that for not groups, but Facebook pages for my cats. I think people think I'm a little bit off about, about that, but they're so cute. And does Boogie have her own Facebook page?
She does. She has a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and I'm just starting to work on Twitter. I'm not as familiar with Twitter.
Yeah, that
It's
one's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, it's called Boogie's Shuffle,
Okay.
and yeah, she has about. I mean, we don't have a lot of members right now, but I'm not. I'm kind of learning all of this. I don't know a lot about social technology, so
Hmm.
trying to
Hmm.
learn that. And but I'm having fun. I'm interacting with people all over the world, and that I love. I love connecting with
Yes.
people that love cats. Especially love connecting with people that have special need cats or dogs. Earlier this year, I put her in a calendar contest for a rescue in California called Dharma Rescue,
Hmm.
and they pretty much just take care of animals that are in wheelchairs. And so the votes, they actually people paid to vote, and she won third place. And my thing is, she raised $700 for the shelter. I was so excited. I mean, who would have thought this little 5-pound cat could raise money for the shelter? That was so awesome.
Well, I'm not surprised. She's amazing. Now, how many other cats and dogs were in this competition?
A lot. I don't even
Okay.
remember how many. I remember she was in 16th place for like a long time. And then when I came home one day, I had kind of a bad day at work and I couldn't find her. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened to her. And somebody had voted a lot for her because she went to like second or third place. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, somebody voted for her. So it just makes me happy. And,
Yes.
because I want people to know how special they are. I mean, she just, I don't know, she makes my life so much better. She's so sweet. She's always happy. And we just love her so much.
Oh, that's amazing. I think, she's very inspirational, and she's just so darn cute that I think people can't help but fall in love with her. And it's amazing that she's been able to live such a full and happy life. I don't know if you can see the comments or not, but people are saying "Love you, Boogie," and saying hello.
That's awesome.
Yes. And I think that because this is a new channel and a new, it's a brand new interview thing that I'm doing here, I'm trying to be a little bit braver and put myself out there a little bit more. And, why not do it with cats?
Oh yeah.
uh, so, and I'm hoping that I can feature somebody every week. They don't have to have a special needs cat or anything like that, but just, a cat. And because they're all special, and I love hearing about their stories and putting it out there. And I think sometimes too that cats, sometimes they have a bad name, that they're kind of aloof, and I haven't found that to be true. And especially not with Persians or cats like Boogie. Now, what was I going to say? Now, what is like her favorite activity or toy? Because I've seen some videos of her playing with a laser.
Yeah, she loves her laser toy and she loves her tunnel. I have like a zip up tunnel and she just loves to crawl in her tunnel. So those are probably her two favorite things. But like I said, we have so many toys here. We have lots of interactive toys that, you turn on, like the string toy, it runs a string. She's got that. She's got a whole bunch of little mice and little holes that she can chase after, but she seems to prefer the laser toys. Although I just got this thing the other day because I try to keep her looking at me when I do the pictures. And
Yes.
I bought a Christmas spinner the other day. I just thought, oh, it was something random and different, and she was all excited about that. So I thought, well, I'll get some of these little goofy toys because it gets her attention, and she does play with them. She does chase them. She does pounce on them. So she's, like I said, in every way, she's a normal cat. In fact, she's sitting here pouncing on it right now. I can try to move it so you can see her, but I don't know if I'll accidentally hang up again. Can you see her at all? Oh, hang on. Is my finger over the thing? See?
No, it's
Okay.
not. I
Can you see her?
I can almost see her.
I don't know why. Sorry.
That's
Can you
okay.
see her?
Yep, I see about 3/4 of her.
I'm trying to figure out where is the camera thing. Sorry, I'm not very good at this stuff. So,
Well, as you can see, even though I've done this a few times, at least, when I'm working, not, for entertainment like this, I also have issues with technology. Didn't I tell you that we should practice it? We should get on
there
about
she
10 minutes
is.
earlier.
There she is. Say hi, Boogie.
Hi, you're back. And now, what do you think is what do you want us to know about Boogie before we get going? I don't want to keep it too long. What is the most important thing, and what's the most awesome, I don't know, fact about Boogie?
I think the most important thing is the quality of her life. I mean,
Hmm.
her quality of life is the most important. And I don't want to start taking her out to meet people and stuff like that because I want her to be my pet, and our baby. But I want to share her because I want to encourage people to maybe not overlook a special need animal because
Yes.
it's a little bit more work, but you get so much more in return. And I really want people to know that, and maybe not overlook them. Give them a chance. And for me, I mean, I love having her. I love coming home every single day. She's by the door waiting for me. I mean, there's nothing better than a little animal that loves you that much and just makes your life so much more rich and enriched. So we're the ones that are really blessed. We're blessed to care for this little soul, and that's the way I look at it. We're
Yes,
really
I think so. Yeah, I think animals are just amazing, and they enrich my life quite a lot. And a special needs animal like this is they're just the best thing. My cat isn't exactly special needs. He's just very, very old. But he did need a lot of help and medication and some operations when we first got him. And I never knew just how wonderful it could be to have, a very senior pet. And I don't think they should be looked over either. He was 13 when we got him, and who knew that he'd still be here at 18. So I think that yeah, special needs cats and dogs and senior pets, they
They love
definitely,
seniors. I love
yeah.
them. Soft-hearted for them because I hate it when I see people take, an old cat to the rescue or something and dump it. Like, why would you do that? How can you do that? That's just so
Hmm.
sad. And I'm a sucker for them, and I'm a sucker for the misfits. I just love them.
Yeah, I know, me too. I mean, I love them all, but yeah, I'm also a sucker myself. So that's when Boris peeked his little head up over his bed and he was just so sick and emaciated. I thought, okay, that's the cat. He's coming home with me. You know what? I did forget to ask you is speaking of special needs pets, is what kind of special care does Boogie need? Um, that's different to other cats.
Well, she can't use a litter box, and so we have to. I mean, they say express the bladder, but technically you're stimulating. I mean, if we turn on the water and just wipe her backside, a little bit with water, it just makes her automatically go pee, and the sound of water a lot of times will make her go poo, and she's pretty much regular. I mean, she pretty much poops every night, and yeah, okay, so she does it in a tub, but I mean, it's not really that much different than a litter box. I would say those are really the only special needs. She probably can't groom herself as well as other cats. So, we give her a really good bath at least once a week and blow dry her and make sure she stays clean. Those are the big things. You have to make sure she stays clean. You don't want to end up with her having infections because her little backside is not clean. So that is the stuff that we do pretty much, several times every day. Other than that, she does everything like a normal kitty.
Now, she wears diapers. Now, is it because you want to prevent an accident, or is just what is the diaper for? Since you
Well,
take her to the
she
bathroom.
still leaks urine, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, she'll leak urine, and she doesn't wear diapers all the time. Again, I don't want to create problems, so she'll wear them. Like, she doesn't wear them all night. She sleeps in what we call the nursery. She's got a little bed and a little pee pad, and it's a safe place because I don't want her in the middle of the night to be somewhere and get hurt or something. So we like to keep her in the nursery, and then she'll wear diapers sometimes during the day, in the house and stuff. But she doesn't wear them all the time,
Okay.
so we can make sure that we don't end up with like diaper rash and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that maybe it could cause scalding or something. Oh, somebody, I am Blackthorn just said, "Give kisses to the precious Boogie for me, please." Heart. So, can you see the comments at all?
No, I wish I
Okay, okay. All right. So, um, now let's see. One more thing before we let you go. Where can we go to see Boogie? Like on a regular basis, if we want to see her every single day, like I'm sure most people do.
probably her Facebook and her Instagram. I'm taking her to see Santa today in Tucson, Arizona. If you want to go to PetSmart.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, one of these days, I'll hop on that plane. Let's see. Oh, Barbara Moss says, please give kisses to Boogie from Gracie.
Okay, that's my sister. Hi, Barbara.
Oh, now so Gracie is her sister, like sister, biological sister, or
No, Barbara's my sister. Her
oh,
Gracie's
yours.
dog.
Okay.
It's her fur baby, her dog, her little Boston Terrier.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Barb.
I love Boston Terriers. They're just the cutest things. I've got three dogs myself: a Pekingese, Japanese Chin, and a Yorkie about like this big.
Oh, and that's another thing I was going to say. We were talking about the disability. The smushy face animals, because everything is compressed.
Mhm.
Why you may see this in some of the Boston Terriers or the pugs, English bulldogs, Persians. It's just an unfortunate potential side effect from everything being compressed. So that's probably what happened with her. I don't think, there was nothing that her mama did or anything like that. It was just, you can see it in the CAT scan. We had a CAT scan done that there's like little malformation in her shoulder and the vertebrae are kind of misaligned and they're pinching the nerves. That's why her little back legs don't work quite right. She can kind of wiggle them around and stuff, but she can't walk.
Is it, do you think, a form of spina bifida?
I don't think so. They didn't think
Okay.
that.
All
So
right.
we opted not to have the surgery because at the time she was so little, and he said that he just felt if we did that we could potentially make it worse. So we didn't want to do that. There's just it. Let her be happy the way she is. We did try a cart. That didn't work either. She didn't like that at all.
Well, it doesn't seem like she needs it, though.
No, not at all. And I'm going to try hard for everybody to get a video of when she actually goes really fast because it really surprises me. Sometimes she can just really scoot really super fast when she's kind of in her, the cats go spazzy sometimes. That's what she does. And she'll just fly by and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's moving that.
Yeah, they do surprise us of what they're capable of. Like I said, I didn't think that my senior, very sick cat could make it to 18, but here he is. He's really the only thing that's kind of wrong with him right now is the arthritis. I mean, but he's very old, so yeah. I mean, it's kind of a little bit to be expected, and but he sleeps most of the time, so I mean, he doesn't move around all that much. Anyways, I was just informed that the fan was blowing on my mic. I'm sorry about that. If anyone was hearing the noise from the fan. Anyways, well, I don't want to keep you too long because I know that you want to go spend time with Boogie and hang out with her and get to Santa. Will you be sharing pictures of her going to Santa?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put the links for everything Boogie related in the description of this video.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and add that so that everybody will be able to get to Boogie anytime they'd like. I know I need my Boogie fix at least once a day, if not more. She's just so precious, and she just makes me so happy. I mean, even though I already have a bunch of my own cats and pets, I love them. I love hanging out in the. I should mention also before we go the. This Cat is Smush group in Facebook. That's where I ended up meeting Boogie and Kathreen. So everybody check out This Cat is Smush on Facebook. And yeah, thank you very much, Kathreen and Boogie, for joining us today. And everybody for joining our first, what can I say, live video. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but yeah, thanks for hanging in with us.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet us. I mean, I'm really grateful to you, and I'm grateful to everybody that likes her and leaves comments. It just means so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again. Perhaps I think Valentine's Day or something like that.
I've already got some awesome pictures for Valentine's Day to share.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll definitely. I'll definitely get in contact with you about that. Well, thank you so much, Kathreen, and don't.